And then the question is, do I just take it all because I'm here and I can? Conquer Chiapas. Is that this? Because I was going to go up there next. No. Chiapas. Chiapas. Corbin Dallas Chiapas. No. Unless you give me something awesome. Man, it's alright. For a war that basically isn't going to matter too much. And it is for Cocoa. But we can kind of take that whenever we want, so... Alright, our truce has expired. Which is mildly disconcerting because I'm sure they have a nice CB on us. A bit of castle there. It doesn't matter, it's not gonna help. If they declare war now, they declare war now. Lose 25 autonomy in Tahome. Or gain 10 devotion. And devotion's looking a little grim, so let's do that. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Faster. Faster. Get it done. Hurry up. Mexico City must be ours. There we go. Alright, now really all I kind of want are those, to be honest. But you have next to no money. So we take the lot. And even though we get massive overextension, we just do it. Attacker against Naples in the Second Neapolitan Succession War. Gee, you might want to keep a king alive there, Naples. Certainly. I'm actually playing off stream, I'm playing a little sort of game at the moment where I'm doing stuff in Europe as Venice. It's kind of fun. Is this a mistake? %53% overextension. I guess we don't need either of these. Although it won't let us take this without this one because we can't turn it into a core. Which is weird because we're currently coring that, but... Oh no, it will let us take it. Alright, so let's get rid of that stuff because we don't actually want that particularly. It also lets us get some more reparations because why not? Because why not? Regrettably, we've lost a CB against them. Somehow I think we'll live. 164 for that. $92 and $92. Okay, it's worth waiting for the 164 for this one, I think. How's our advisor? Still living? Excellent. Let us remove some forts. Oh, a temple. I think that's all the forts gone. Yes, it is. Alrighty. Now we have to be at peace for a little bit. Our overextension simply cannot handle taking much more. Yes. Are both of them oh no, just the clergy. Okay. In that case then, which has the hardest... Well, Mexico, but we can't let them have that. Although, I guess we can let them temporarily have that while we convert it, and then take it from them again. How much did they hate that last time? Yeah, not much. Question is, how much are they going to gain? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. And the sooner we get it done, the better. So that'll work quite nicely, actually. It drops it from... Yeah, 22. Alright, that's good. Still, we want to wait to call that first, so we will. Alright. Although... Okay, fine. We'll get you and the 91 one instead. Let's quickly look. It's almost always worth getting the tax in these cases. And yes, it most definitely is. Alrighty. So we're not going to be able to core Mexico for a little while, so we might as well convert them. And then once we're done with that, we can core them a little bit later. Let's stick our army up there for now. I'm a little bit concerned about our lack of army, to be honest, but we won't let that stop us. Alrighty. Now, just double checking once again that we don't really need anything from you. I suppose we could get this fantastic sugar at some point, but we don't need to rush. There's nothing there that's particularly amazing for us, so. Alright, some of our ships are ready to be built, finished being built, which is good. Ideally, we don't want to have too many troops, really. We would prefer to have the colonies are better to construct than the other places. Ideally, we want to be able to crush them navally, rather than even worrying about stuff getting on our lands. We are going to have some issues with that. We are going to cheat and use the ledger, just because I'm still kind of getting back into the hang of things. And I wouldn't mind knowing roughly how many ships Portugal can bring. Yeah, they have 5 heavies. They have a ton of lights, but hopefully those lights are going to be too busy defending inland trade nodes. Now England, of course, are going to be bringing the full weight of theirs to bear, but they only have 6 at the moment, so... Yeah. Yeah, our fleet maintenance has gone up significantly, but we're bringing in a whopping 15 ducats now. We will, of course, need to get a inflation advisor at some point, but for now we're fine. We are not colonizing. We have 2 free colonists. That explains why we're making so many ducats. Okay, Manhattan it is. And we could go for Massachusetts, but there's no real need. Instead, we're going to go and focus on the things that we need to worry about, which are these. So we're going to start with Panama, obviously, because, you know, important natural harbour. Ooh. Right. Chotula. Chotula. The heck? I've probably walked like Cholula even. Probably looked straight past it like 6 times. There we go. Okay. There's not even a temple here. Sure. Oh no, Kitche, you've insulted us. Look, our word is going across your word, so clearly we're the superior option there. Temple City does not equal Temple Building. Of course it doesn't. That would make some form of sense. I've never gotten a nobility heir, and last time I got a local preacher it was terrible, so we won't be doing that. Let's do it anyway. I was hoping it would give admin, but it did not, so Yoshikazu will come in. And what are we doing in terms of stats now? 896, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, we could grab... We can afford it, so we could grab another one of these, just to increase our military power. We are going to need some military tech. This is going to be a big deal if we get in a war. Alright, do we want Cholula, Tlaxa, or do we wish to wait? Well, we can't wait, so we'll start with that and get Cholula next. Should have done that the other way around. Oh well. We're not fabricating stuff, but we also don't need to fabricate anything, so these are going to be done soon. Oh, they already are. Okay, that's fine. Where else are you bloody colonizing? We'll see. There's England. Yep, that was that trade node that I was going to be grabbing, but that's okay, we can grab it later. I think the idea is that we colonize Nipmuc, conquer that, grab that and that, then that, conquer, yeah, see what we can do. Should be okay. They're always going to get some of it. We couldn't really stop that, so... I'm just a little bit paranoid for where Portugal's going to go next. Still, we can't worry about it too much, so... As long as they don't go down here, we'll be fine. We do need to start thinking about South America. Shakura. Why does that sound familiar? Because we own it. I like to try and see these things and sort of figure out where they are. There we go. It doesn't matter. So, since it doesn't matter, let's look and see what the biggest thing will happen. Nobility gaining 10 loyalty is fine. Merchant guilds losing 10 loyalty is mildly annoying. I would prefer the merchant to lose some. Sorry, the nobility to lose some. That land maintenance modifier isn't bad, but yeah, that works for me. Oh, Orinoco Delta. That could be concerning. Or is that just this one? Ah, this one. Okay. Yep, you can go for that. That actually makes me pretty happy. Feel free. Alright, our overextension has dropped like a stone, but we're still not really making enough admin points to really do anything too much. Alright, we're gonna wait. We'll leave Cholula for now. We'll core Mexico. We can get a shipyard. Let's do it. That will become important later on. Those ships are pretty much done. Perfect timing. Sure. You don't really bother me too much, so... What do I get next month? Reinforce speed. Sure. This will be done in July. We'll start building a few shipyards because they will become useful. Alright, so where is it already a good idea to build ships? 742 days here. Yeah, basically anywhere along this coast is fairly good. I mean, my capital is good as well, but we have reasons for not wanting to build at our capital, so... Yeah. We don't want to spend too much of this, even though we can. We would prefer not to. The reason for that is we may need it for mercs later on. I suppose we could always take loans. Yeah, okay, we could always take loans. Sorry, just having a quick look at the temples. I'm fairly certain there's no point in building any of them anywhere. No. So usually when I'm looking for building temples, I'm after about a 0.3-ish increase. So 0.16 here is about half that. So no point in building it. It will just take too long for it to be to get its money back for having built it, essentially. Alright. How is our autonomy going, actually? So, should just have a look. It's getting there. It's getting there, slowly but surely. A good peacetime is always worth things, so... Alright, just paranoid, looking around for more Portugal stuff. Looking for more British stuff. No, we're all good still. Alright. So now with a fleet of 9 heavy ships, we're in a position to make some noise. Not quite. These heavy ships do, of course, cost us quite an impact on the economy, but that's alright. Our advisors are costing us a lot. Our colonial maintenance is costing us a lot. But, honestly, I think it's all working out a-okay. Once we have this integrated, things will be quite nice there. We will want to integrate their culture as well. So we have shipbuilding. Do we want to keep going? Naval morale will probably be important. So part of me wants to culture convert Mexico as well. But I'm wondering whether or not, like whether it's actually worth doing that. Our religious unity has suffered somewhat, but that's okay. And we're about to get... yeah, Hydron, I'm usually fine doing it at 0.2 if I have a pretty positive income. But I like to see it closer to 0.3. It's like the 0.25, 26 plus sort of area is good for me. Anywhere that's 0.3 or above is like an instant. Just do it, you know. Okay. So they have a colonial nation now. Colonial nation of Japanese culture. We'll see how that goes. One of the downsides of running this particular way is that we don't get any colonial nations, and we can't get them to start colonizing. Is that France? No, it's not France. Don't worry about it. We're all good. We're all good. That's some natives that we're going to go and conquer in a second. So. Zikogak. I haven't heard that name in a while, so it's probably over here somewhere. Nope. Ah, here it is. It's already got 2 unrest. 20 autonomy is a lot. 5 years of additional unrest is fine. I hope. We'll see. I might go and park my troops over there just in case. Drops it down a little bit. Oh, don't tell me that that's because of that. No, it's not. Touch Tepec. You're kind of a useless property, so I'll just raise your unrest. Not unrest, autonomy. Oh, are you going for all of America's achieve? Yes, I most definitely am. I'm also doing, I'm doing it as a Zoroastrian, so that way I can get rekindling the flames. So, yeah, and because the Zoroastrian religion is fairly cool, as a religion goes. Yep, you have to own every single province, which includes these fantastic ones that Portuguese Venezuela is taking over, but that's okay. What we'll end up doing down here is blocking them here, and basically going around to the bottom, and sort of there's a really good thing, I think, that's only 3 provinces wide down there where we can block them. And then as long as we colonize the coast, it should be okay. Actually, you know what we can do? There's no reason not to now. We might as well get an explorer going. We'll make a 3. Yep. Put in the leader on that one. And send him on an exploration mission to explore the waters of the Pacific South. Yep, just get that done. I could do it manually, but I find it easier to work this way. Ah, how did I pull up that achieve list? There's a little button up here. It's new. It's achievements. And it brings up the achievement viewer, which is awesome. They still don't have an icon for first come, first serve, or if they do, it's a bit glitched. But it shows you your progress towards pretty much every achievement you're eligible for. As a custom nation, I don't, unfortunately, be eligible for that many achievements, but that's okay. It is very cool. I am quite happy with it. Alright. So, those shipbuilding places have been built. I think we could do with a few more. Especially because you've got to remember, we're not going to have the naval capacity that our enemies have. We're also going to be potentially going up against both of them at the same time. So... Oh no, not the Theologian. You were wonderful. Oh, but you're only +1. It'll do. Hopefully getting rid of that Theologian isn't going to cause too much of a problem. We are going to run a bit of a problem because of these guys and these guys. But the Zealots will disappear and they will be replaced with some other rebel type, and that's fine. Just nailed the Grand Duchy in Africa, says Hydronum. This is apparently a 1k dev. Let me go and have a quick peek. And someone else said something. Chaos Coda says, what are your nation's ideas? I'll pull them up. They're not very good because when you build a nation builder, you can't sort of have too many good ideas. Because I went for the colonist in the tradition area, which costs a lot of development points, I couldn't actually increase anything interesting. So we just have tax modifier, trade power, army tradition, unrest, missionary strength, religious unity, and build cost. Nothing too fancy. It all helps. Oh yeah, and when we finish all that, we get core creation cost for some bizarre unknown reason. I kind of wish I had put core creation cost somewhere a little bit earlier, but that's okay. So yeah. Congrats on getting the Grand Duchy achievement. I wasn't actually eligible for it because I created my own nation, and I find that a little bit annoying. Otherwise I would have stayed as Duchy just then, even though, technically speaking, it wasn't a Duchy in name, but yeah, you know what I mean. Alright. Oh, awesome sauce. Yeah, it is a lot of small things. Basically, because you've got to stay under the 200 point limit, you can't really give a whole heck of a lot. So, can't do Cholula just yet. Let's do something over here, like Kalima. Nope, don't have that as an option. Let's do a Mayan thing, so that way any religious zealots have time to dissipate. Yeah, we're down to 0 unrest now. Awesome. Is it actually 0? It totally is. Awesome. Which means I can send you over to Toctepec. I could have sworn Toctepec was the one. Provincial unrest in Guatemala and Mixtec. Okay.